Slow key, and I say, I am Mr. Super Facts. Yeah, I'm what the game's been missing. Welcome, family. Uh, it's low key. I've been low key for a month, but I had to come back and speak on something that recently has my blood boiling and genuinely has me fucked up in the game. This bullshit equality narrative. Hashtag surviving Cardi B. The fact that we now live in an era, and I'm not talking about the queens. Queens are responsible at all times. The queens are always responsible. You don't have to, they're accountable. They hold themselves accountable. You don't have to worry about them. They good. They hold it down. It's these scumbag bitches. It's these professional whores. It's these, they're not women. Honestly, the dirtbag niggas with vaginas. Let's keep it a buck. The fact that I call her Cardi Fishy B, aka Stank Snapper. That's what I call her. Everybody in the game is saying her pussy smell like a sauerkraut sandwich. Okay? That's not a legend. That's what the streets are saying. Real quick, head over to the Mr. Superfax store, man. Honorable merchandise and clothing designed by yours truly. The link will be in the description. I repeat, the link to the Mr. Superfax store will be in the description. Honorable merchandise, okay? If you ain't someone to honor, then bag back. You ain't gotta worry about that. Link is gonna be in the description, all right? Cop some. But back to this. This ain't shit bitch, in the words of Ayo Canseco. This is the perfect example of double standards, if nowhere else in this planet but America. These bitches are running wild. Why? Because they are allowed to. If bitches acted like this, in other times, in other centuries, in other eras in America, they would get fucked up. And in my personal opinion, I just feel like the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, they know that the fastest and easiest way to destroy a civilization is to give these ain't shit bitches power. Is to create an atmosphere or an environment where bitches that ain't worth shit, that they don't have to be held responsible or accountable for their actions. And as a man, what can you do? As a man, what can you do to a female that knows in society she's not going to be held responsible for her actions as a human being? What can you do? Besides, the obvious, you know, put hands on or whatever the case may be. Not promoting that, but the question is simple. What can you do? It's like a child. There's nothing you can do. I want to talk about a couple things today. I don't know if you can hear how hurt I am in my heart, my nigga. This is a time where we really, really need the queens because, see, this is the thing. You got to fight fire with fire in this era. Apparently, the way the power structure is set up now, the narrative, whatever the case may be, If men, we have no voice right now when it comes to what these bitches are doing. We have no voice. We can't say nothing. So it's imperative. Oh, imperative. Low key, what that mean? You using vocab words on a Monday, nigga. I don't want to hear that. What that mean? Imperative. Nigga, it's motherfucking important as shit. It's mandatory. You know what that mean? That mean, nigga, make this shit happen. It's mandatory that the queens speak up, that the real women speak up right fucking now for the men. Since nobody is listening to the men, then the real women need to speak up for the men. Okay. And I've seen across social media that a lot of women are speaking up for men, telling the straight up truth, which is if a man said the things that Cardi B just said, or she actually said it a while ago, it's crazy how somebody can come out and say some shit and then it don't until it resurface. That's when people care. But anyway, if a man said that he drugged and robbed women, there would be no trial, there would be no jury. Bill Cosby just got locked up over an allegation, over an accusation, over a bitch that said he did something to her. An 80-year-old man that did more, that Cardi B will never come close to doing for black people or the culture than what Bill Cosby did. And now he's 80 years old in jail, in prison, getting all types of Nathan Franks thrown at his forehead and shit. He going night night. He trying to keep his butthole tight. But you got people like Cardi B out here that are clearly assets to the power structure. All she does is make all you bitches look bad. She don't make the queens look bad because the queens don't give her money. The queens don't buy her music. The queens don't go to her concerts. So you ain't shit bitches that are miserable. And you love company. And you see, Cardi B is always going off on some sort of rants or whatever the case may be. She's miserable. You love that company. You know in your heart, you ain't got shit in your bank account. She might have shit in her bank account, but you on the same wavelength. You share the same vibration. You're both spiritually fucking dead. And all you care about is money. And I was having a conversation with a female the other day. I said, listen, human beings made money. Human beings created money. Money did not create human beings. So that's how you need to treat every single person you come across, regardless where they at financially. Okay? We're gonna talk about a couple things today, man. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Oh man. Now I apologize, man. Everybody in the chat. I had to get that off real quick. Triple salute King Eric Johnson in the chat. Triple salute the Queen. A Hamilton on the check-in. Y'all go with it. A Hamilton says she gotta go point blank. Eric Johnson says she gotta get down and lay down. Man. Missed y'all. Eric Johnson says Cardi out here getting her Bill Cosby on pills and potions. All she on some Harry Potter shit, man. What is she doing? That is a witch. What is she doing? Man said, snatch back that award swiper, no swiping on that stank box. Yeah, you don't want no parts of that, man. Trust me, you don't want no parts of that. Okay. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I'm making this video. Okay, I'm not a fucking morning person, so but I gotta wake up in the morning. I gotta move around and do stuff. So this morning, I'm in the car handling something. And I'm listening to Hot 97 because let's keep it a buck. What do we listen to? We black. What do we not even black, but we of the culture, the hip-hop culture, whatever the case may be. What do we listen to? It's either two stations, Well, maybe 3, right? Hot 97, Power 105, or you want, if you're old white, if you're an old nigga, probably some WBLS, some shit like that. Let's keep it a buck. So I was listening to Hot 97. So they finally decided to talk about this surviving Cardi B situation. And don't you find it just weird that these media companies, or whatever the case may be, they let me see, how do I say this? Everything they do is for attention. Everything they do is for clicks. That's it. They hop on every story for clicks, for buzz, for clout. That's it. These are not radio stations. These are clout stations. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. Clout hubs. But the point I'm trying to make is, isn't it strange that with certain stories, for instance, like the Charlemagne situation, when he was accused of raping a 15-year-old, or whatever the case may be, drugging and raping a 15-year-old, isn't it funny how like they take their time when it comes to certain stories, opposed to other stories, opposed to like stupid ass shit, they jump on it real quick. But when it comes to real shit, when it comes to a motherfucker that's in the spotlight having to be accountable for something, when it comes to an employee of theirs, they don't speak up immediately. Oh, now they want to wait and get the details and all this shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Anyway, I'm listening to this nigga Peter Rosenberg this morning, and he really irked me. This fat piece of shit Jew bitch. Okay, the fact that I don't care what he did. I don't care what he did. I don't care this a disc jockey. I don't care if he was spinning records for Biggie Smalls. I don't give a fuck about this piece of shit right here. This is a coward right here. Let me give you the definition of a coward real quick. It says, coward is a person who lacks the courage to do or endure dangerous or unpleasant things. Okay. It says cowardice is a trait wherein fear and excessive self-concern override doing or saying what is right, good, and of help to others or oneself in a time of need. It is the opposite of courage. As a label, cowardice indicates a failure of character in the face of a challenge. And when it comes to telling the truth, when it's crunch time, when it's the last 2 minutes in the quarter, when it's game time, these motherfuckers are cowards. So anyway, Peter Rosenberg defended Cardi B this morning. I heard it with my own ears. I never listened to the radio. And this is exactly why. Peter Rosenberg downplayed the entire situation. Peter Rosenberg says, I would rather be robbed. See, he said, people don't understand there's a difference between being robbed and being raped. Peter Rosenberg goes on to say, I would rather be robbed than raped. So he's saying that we're crazy for saying that there's a double standard when it comes to Cardi B and a Bill Cosby or R. Kelly, whatever the case may be. When the last time I checked, a felony is a felony is a felony is a felony. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not wrong. Now, if you go to the description, I put some videos in the description. I'm going to add some more links in the description. There are numerous videos of Cardi B on the internet, on Instagram, confessing to felonies. Okay? confessing out of her own mouth to felonies. The first two were she admitted to robbing niggas. That's a felony. Correct me if I'm wrong. She confessed to drugging niggas. That's a felony. There's also audio of her on Instagram admitting and confessing to being a prostitute, being a hoe. The words came out of her mouth. She referred to herself and her line of work, her career, as a prostitute, as a hoe. And also, she admitted and confessed to popping pills, doing drugs. Don't people go to jail every day for having a little bit of weed on them? Now, just getting back to this, what Peter Rosenberg was saying, I don't expect a Hot 97. I don't expect a Breakfast Club. I don't expect none of these bitch ass niggas that sit in these office buildings owned by fucking Jews or the white people. Because let's just keep it a fucking buck. Black people don't even fucking have no power in their own culture when it comes to hip hop. Let's keep it a buck. We the talent. That's it. We the talent, we the influencers, but that's where it stops. We have that just shows you in 2019 how sorry we are as far as when it comes to being united. That we're responsible for, if not everything trending out here, at least in social media world. But we don't even own our own fucking culture. Let me see. Triple salute, China White. Definitely. Triple salute. Welcome. Also, the homie Sean in the building. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? You straight? What's good, man? It's good seeing y'all, man. You know I had to get up for this one, man. I had to wake up for this one. Let me hop up in the chat and acknowledge, man, the kings and queens in the chat. He said Peter, the fat slob Rosenberg. Now let's see. Now we got it's Chrissy. Let's see. Is she caping or no? Said, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube jury, in her defense, she never says she drugged and had sex. She says she drugged and robbed, making my client innocent of any sexual-based crime. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or what, but my shooter's about to talk to you. Sean says, I knew how that whole move. Yes, Sean, he literally said that. He said, I'd rather be, listen, the deflection, the downplaying, the man literally said, I'd rather have this felony done upon me opposed to this felony. How do you downplay a felony, my nigga? And then you had, it was the most half-ass segment I've ever heard. They call it, what do they call it? The rumor reporter, some stupid shit. It doesn't matter. But then they had Ebro, okay, and I don't even know why this man is on the radio, okay? Is he even black? Let's keep it a buck. Is Ebro even black? He looked like he was Al-Qaeda in them. Let's keep it a buck. Allegedly. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is Ebro steps in and says, real dismissively, the most lazy, half-ass devil's advocate points he made. He says, well, people were saying that as far as the drugging part, it's the same as Bill. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. How is Cardi B playing victim while you abusing motherfuckers? How can you play victim when you're abusing someone? Now, let me shut the fuck up. I know y'all here to find out the two victims the victims are right here. Shut the fuck up. Pull them up. Because the point that everyone is trying, the people that are caping, the delusional sheep that are caping for, that stank ass snapper, aka Cardi Bimbo, well, they're saying that Well, if there's no victims, there's no case. Here's the victims. Like I said, the link will be in the description. It's 2 victims. Okay. The name of the first victim, his name is Kevin Smith. The link will be in the description. Apparently, it says he was the first victim to speak out about being drugged. Now this nigga said raped and robbed. Okay, I don't. It's all alleged. Okay, everything I'm saying is alleged. Fuck Cardi B. Fuck Cardi B. You know why? Because how are you such a gangster, Cardi B? You proclaim to be a gangster. You proclaim to be in a gang. You brim, right? Whatever the fuck that mean. You brim, right? I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this. I never thought I'd be that nigga. That old nigga. You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is you trying to convince me that you a gangster in real life. When people hear your name, it should ring bells of fear, horror. But when it comes to the internet, you forever talking about some, oh, I got to get off Twitter. I can't be on Instagram. It's not lining up. Anyway, the first victim, his name is Kevin Smith. Like I said, the link will be in the description. You can get all the information about Kevin Smith. Okay. He comes out and says that he was at the strip club and Cardi B, he had a drink with Cardi B. He fell asleep and she took his money at the strip club. That's his story. He said he does not want to press charges against Cardi B. Why? I don't know. I guess the nigga just want attention. Either he wants attention or he's lying. Let's just keep it a buck. This is a pro-truth, pro-objective, and pro-good character channel. We keep it a buck over here. We don't have time to fucking tell fibs, lie. Ain't got time for that shit. It's grown man shit over here. The second victim, his name is King Just Work. I just 5 minutes of Googling. Here are the victims. Share this shit. Share this shit. He goes on to say Cardi B did not drug him, but she robbed him. She robbed him of $500. Other dude said she robbed him of over $800. Okay. Watch those videos, share those videos. These are the alleged victims. Support them. Shit's crazy. But he said she stole his money. And he provides receipts. I guess that's his baby mother in the background. He has pictures of her. His baby mother has pictures of she took a picture with Cardi B, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I'm gonna say alleged. These are alleged victims. But the same shit with Bill Cosby, the same exact shit with all of these motherfuckers. Michael Jackson, everyone. None of us were there. We don't know what happened. So they're always gonna be alleged. But if motherfuckers are being locked in cages over accusations, then Cardi Bimbo was no exception. That's the double standard. Peter Rosenberg. Let me see, man. Let me hop up in the chat. let me hop up in the chat, man. Sean says, nigga look like he's 60. Ooh. He said Ebro is on his bullshit. Let's see. Who wants to get drugged and robbed? This is why treat people how they look and moves. How can niggas give decency to strippers? He said, Eric Johnson says, watch your drinks. Man, triple salute to the kings and queens in the chat, man. China White says, if she was black, they would put her under the jail. So wait. Now, I don't know what Cardi B is. I don't know if she's Puerto Rican or Dominican. I don't know if she's half black. I don't think she's black. I want to say she's Puerto Rican, but I really don't give a fuck what she is. You know what I'm saying? A slut is a slut. You know what I'm saying? I want to say respectfully, but there is no respect. There is no respect. Because if you are a female, it's like I said, look, real quick, these are the two victims. The link will be in the description. Check the shit out. Hear their stories for yourselves. I might be either the second or third YouTuber that's coming out saying, bringing you this information. Hit that like. Share this video. But I want to get back to this point. If you are a female and you're selling your fucking that dimension, that portal between your legs that could bring love and life into this fucked up reality, if you're using that to make paper, to produce paper, currency, you ain't shit. You're scum. You cannot play victim when you put yourself in a situation. I was listening to a fucking video earlier, and it was a prostitute. I think it was a chick on Backpage or some shit. And she was talking about how she got called. You know, the guy said, "Oh, I want to hang out with you for an hour." She takes a lift there, whatever the case may be. Okay. She gets to the room or whatever, and then the guy says, "Oh, I need you for 2 hours." She's like, "Oh, well, that's not what we agreed to." Da 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 da. Long story short, 2 more dudes come up in the room. They got, now it's 3 dudes, and they got guns. She starts, copping pleas, making up stories, saying she ain't got no money. Da da da. She goes into survival mode, but the rest of the story doesn't matter. If she lived or died, it doesn't matter, because his whole life is about being prepared so you don't have to get prepared. What you say, low key? Nigga, you gotta stay prepared. You can't be trying to figure out an exit strategy as niggas are raping you. Y'all don't hear me though, man. They don't hear me, man. Triple salute the kings and queens of the chat, man. China White says, let me see. China White says, she laughing. Shaw says she's the head prostitute of the Brims, allegedly. Oh man. Eric Johnson says, fucking with me, I would TJ combo killer instinct that bitch. Ultra, what is you talking? Delante says, that's my first wrench in YouTube. Oh man, yeah, man. It's my nigga. Eric Johnson says, fuck you, bitch. Pay me or I'm pulling up like Birdman Playboy. Playboy. He said, right? Can't be lying like Shannon Sharp for LeBron. Yeah, man. It's just, my whole thing with this situation is, and I don't want to be up on here that long, but my whole thing with this situation is, here are the victims. The dude, and actually, one of this alleged victim, his name is King Just Work. In the video, he says that he contacted the record label. He said he contacted, I want to say DJ Vlad. He said he contacted Offset just so he could get his $500 back. It's not funny, but it's like, goddamn, nigga. Just so he could get attention to his story. He was done wrong. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. What is the problem? He says that nobody wanted to acknowledge him. Nobody wanted to run with that. On YouTube, you're not allowed to say a lot of shit anymore. If you say certain words, your whole channel will get deleted. We're not, you know what I'm saying? You can do your research. I'm not being, you know what I mean? Nobody's being dramatic or whatever the case may be. But how I genuinely feel is this. Going along with what information we found out today, as far as the juicy smell it, just whatever the fuck. I feel gay as hell just saying his name. That nigga fingers stink. But he got off. Apparently, this man created and fabricated this entire story, and somehow he got off. All his charges were dropped. So it's looking like we're living in an era this is what it seems like, where niggas that like to play with other niggas' assholes and ain't shit bitches, just career whores, can do no wrong. So where does that leave the stand-up men? Where does that leave the women that want to embrace being feminine? That want to embrace their role? Where does that leave everybody else? That's the question I gotta pose, man. That's the question I gotta pose. So like I said, I didn't want this video to be too long. Let me check my notes real quick. Feel like as far as bitches like Cardi B, you can't acknowledge them. The only way to get rid of chicks like that is you can't acknowledge them at all. Cardi B says she's not even going to be on. Oh shit. Okay, this is breaking news. Here we go. Cardi B just posted this. Cardi B just posted this 20 minutes ago. Okay? Listen to this. She goes on to say, all I can do now is be a better me and for myself, my family, and my future. This is what she wrote. This is what she posted. So I'm seeing on social media that a live I did 3 years ago has popped back up. Notice she's trying to emphasize 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure the nigga can press charges right now and you still go to jail. Now let's see. It goes on to say, a live where I talked about things I had to do in my past, right or wrong, that I felt I needed to do to make a living. So she's playing a victim role, saying she had to be a whore instead of working that fuck. You know how many girls, you know how many beautiful and most likely talented chicks that I see working drive-thrus? Burger King, Five Guys, Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell. Flat out gorgeous chicks that probably have, that most likely 9 times out of 10 are talented in one way, shape, or form. They're working for that minimum wage. And guess what? That minimum wage, I already know they can't afford their own apartment with that shit. But you know what they're not doing? They're not drugging or robbing. They're not committing felonies. That's what they're not doing. You're playing the victim. You're trying to convince me and the masses that the only way for you to make a living was to commit felonies. Come on, man. Let me get through this. Triple salute T. Marie on the check-in. Triple salute the king. Martell the Cool on the check-in. He says if she wasn't a woman, she'd be in jail. Shout out the women who's making a modest living and very talented than these talentless clowns in the industry. Triple salute. T. Marie says they are trying to destroy the black man and the family union. That's a fact. Now, let me go through this post. She just wrote this. Apparently, she's a gangster. She was supposed to be taking a vacation off social media. Every time she try to leave, Twitter keep calling her back, Come on, man. Come on, bro. Listen to this. Listen to this shit. This is victim mentality 101, man. Is anybody a psychologist in this motherfucker? She goes on to say, I never claimed to be perfect or come from a perfect world. So she's saying never mind. Let me just shut the fuck up. Or come from a perfect world with a perfect past. I always speak my truth. I always own my shit. I'm a part of a hip hop culture where you can talk about where you come from, talk about the wrong things you had to do to get where you are. There are rappers. Now, hear how she listen, pay attention. Everything she's saying is a narrative. It's not just a genuine person saying, you know what? This is what I did. I fucked up. That's it. Watch how she throws other people under the bus, okay? So you don't have to say other people's names to throw them under the bus, okay? A genuine person will say in one sentence, I fucked up. Put the blame on me. Hold me responsible for my actions. That's it. Nothing else needs to be said. Now listen, and she goes on to throw hip hop under the bus, okay? She goes on to say, I'm a part of a hip hop culture. I'm lying. Let me see. She says, there are rappers that glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing. That's you, Cardi B. Listen to this. Crimes they feel they had to do to survive. I never glorified the things I brought up in that live. I never even put those things in my music because I'm not proud of it and feel a responsibility not to glorify it. There's a live on Instagram. Fuck it. There's a song, Money. Fuck him, then I get some money. Fuck him, then I get some money. Okay, I was born at night, but not last night, you thought. This bitch is an evil bitch, man. Fuck him, then I get some money. Fuck him, then I get some money. You know how many of y'all little sisters was singing that song? Your little nieces and little cousins, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Words coming out their mouth. Fuck him, then I get some money. To a real motherfucker, that would enrage them. That would make them snatch the stereo system out of the whip. You don't hear me though. Triple salute, Jada New York on the check-in, man. I'm back, my nigga. You good? You straight? You all right? He said you too, ain't been the same, man. I came back for the people, man. Now let's see what y'all saying. Martel the Cool says she's no gangster. She's an ugly Bigfoot of a human meat puppet. I concur. You said wish you had super chat. Man, look, Martel, I'm just glad you're here, man. I'm just glad there's still some, y'all the last of the Mohicans. Okay? Y'all the last of the Mohicans. Triple salute to all of y'all, man. Let me just get through this and we're gonna get up out of here. Like I said, if you want to know to listen to the victims speak, the two alleged victims speak, hop up in the description. The links to the alleged victims, their information will be in the description, man. Okay. This shit is just as important as the R. Kelly situation going on, the Bill Cosby situation that went on, the Michael Jackson situation that's going on. This is it. This is equality. So hold motherfuckers responsible. Now let's just get back to this real quick. This is Cardi B's post. She posted it 20 minutes ago. She goes on to say, I made the choices that I did at the time because I had very limited options. I was blessed to have been able to rise from that, but so many women have not. Okay. Whether or not they were poor choices at the time, I did what I had to do to survive. Okay, this bitch speaking like, you know what I'm saying? We in the Stone Age or some shit. What is you talking about? What is She talk, bitch, get a job at Checkers. You know there's a Checkers in the Bronx, nigga. There's a Checkers in every fucked up neighborhood in America. Keep it a buck. Bitch, you should have been working that drive-through. Fuck out of here. Now let's see. She goes on to say, the men I spoke about in my live were men that I dated, that I was involved with, men that were conscious, willing, and aware. I have a past that I can't change. We all do. So she's trying to sit up here and say the men were conscious, willing, and aware. Okay. So, like I said, this bitch tattle told on herself. We're gonna see what comes of this. Really quickly, I just want to see how people responded to this post, okay? And this is on her Twitter. Now listen to this horse shit. Listen to this. This chick says, hashtag we love you, Cardi. Okay. This chick says, we love you still, Cardi. Funny how this video wasn't a problem 3 years ago. Okay. Now these are all ain't shit bitches. Okay. If you ever see these bitches in real life, stay the fuck away from them. Don't fuck with them. All right. Now, a lot of people are saying, now this person says, where was the outrage then? Okay. Let's see. this dude says, you going to jail, ho. Oh, man. Let's see. Listen to this. This person says, make this hashtag trend. Bardi gang, we love you, Cardi. This is definitely the most genuine, heartfelt, and by far the most amazing apology ever. We forgive you. We forgive you for drugging and robbing men. We love you, Cardi B. We love you, Cardi. Hearts, we love you. You are so real. Listen, this is and there was a question that I had to pose. Triple salute Keys to win on the check-in. All of this love and support for a human being that confessed to committing 4 felonies. What do her fans get from her? What do Cardi B's fans get from her? That makes them, that burns the fire inside of them to want to support this bitch, even in being dead ass wrong. What does she do for you that makes you feel like she's worth defending her when she's committing felonies? When she admits to committing felonies, what does she do? She makes good music. We always end up in the same place. She makes good music for you, in your opinion? Or is it her backstory? Or is it her personality? What does she do for you? Does she give you hope? Hop up in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? And you let me know. I genuinely want to know. These are the same bitches that if a man said the same thing, they would be saying the opposite. You can't trust bitches like this because they're just not fair. Listen to this. We love you. See, that's not a mistake. Proud of you for always owning up to mistakes and growing from them. Has Cardi B grown from any mistakes she's made? I just want to say this real quickly. Cardi B won a Grammy before Nasir Jones did. I just wanted to say that real quick. I just wanted to say that. What you say, low key? I said Cardi B won a Grammy before Nas did. You bullshit. Nah, nigga, that's what's up. That's a straight fact. Listen to this. You are so real, and we appreciate you for that. No one should aim for doing what they felt necessary in order to survive. So this person co-signs Cardi B robbing and drugging men in order to survive. The fact that you know you shouldn't be proud of the things you had to do, shows how much you've grown as a woman growing up in the hood. Okay? These women, there's nothing you can do with these type of women or these type of females. They're not women. Just because you got a pussy, you ain't a woman. Just because you got a dick, you ain't a man. Wow. So it goes back to something I've been saying for a long time. I'm naturally a solutionist, and the solution is you gotta segregate these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers all in this common thread saying we love you, Cardi B. We forgive you. They need to go. They need to be on some castaway shit. Put them on an island over there because that's just pure chaos. I want to be surrounded by people that hold themselves accountable first before they look for anybody else to hold them accountable. Real women don't sell their pussy for money. I don't know how else to say it. Put that shit on a t-shirt. Real women don't sell their pussy for money. I don't have a daughter, but if I did, would I really have to sit down with my daughter and tell her that? What kind of shit is this? Fuck them, then I get some money, allegedly. That's so it's a lot of excuse making. And that's why Cardi B is on my top 5 people I hate. LeBron James, Drake, Cardi B, Snoop Dogg, and number 5 it changes daily. Right now it's T.I. with his hypocrite ass. Cause T.I. wanna be like the new Colin Kaepernick, speaking up on black nigga. Stop. Clifford Harris, stop. I don't want to hear shit you have to say in forever. Why? Why you say that, low key? Because T.I. told your black ass to snitch on other black people just so he didn't have to go to jail. Yeah, we remember that. Yeah, we remember that. I can't trust you. You told me to snitch on other black people to save your ass. Now you want to talk about what clothes I shouldn't wear. Come on, man. Let me read a couple more of these comments and we're going to get up out of here, man. Now listen to this. This person says they ain't mad at what you did. They are mad because it's you. And they have something against you. And when I say there, you know who I mean. They are threatened by your success and it scares them. Where was the outcry when Nicki beat Safari? It's because it's you. And this motherfucker is delusional. Because the same way I'm making a video right now when Cardi B is confessing to committing 4 felonies is the same way I made a video when Nicki Minaj allegedly fucked up Safari. Go on my page. We already talked. We definitely went in on her. Okay. Now listen to this. It's just all excuses. Zero accountability, zero responsibility. And the saddest part about this whole situation is this is generational. This is going to be generational. It's just going to be generations of generations of generations of little girls programming their little girls to not take accountability or responsibility for their actions. And then now you're going to have a race of females that literally feel like they're gods, like they can do no wrong. Where's the equality in that? Come on, man. Now, this person says every single person on this earth has something they are not proud of. Everyone. The movement that the general population sees a fault in someone, they attack and then wonder why the world has so much hate. Okay. So yeah. Women that have healthy relationships with their father are not fans of Cardi B. I just wanted to throw that out there. We already know if a man said that we already know that. We already know that. He'd be locked up forever. But definitely Cardi B is an asset to the power structure. Um, she's gonna program your children and your little cousins and your little nieces and so on and so forth. She's gonna program them to be whores, ain't shit bitches. That's her mission. That's her mission. My question to you is, how are you counteracting that? And that's it. I think we just need to put more. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say was two more points I wanted to end up on. But could this be, if we're gonna go even deeper, could this be a humiliation ritual? Could this just be the same way Charlemagne went through it? The same way so many celebrities go through a period in time where they're humiliated on social media, in real life, whatever the case may be. Truth is stranger than fiction. It could be, this could just simply be a situation where it's her time. She just won a Grammy. She making commercials with Pepsi. What she stands for, where she came from. You would never think a business would co-sign that. That would be bad for business. You would think that Pepsi would put a stripper, a proclaimed prostitute on the front screen in a commercial. You would never think Pepsi would say, you know what? We're going to use this proclaimed prostitute to sell soft drinks. Come on, you would never think that. But in my personal opinion, we living in hell. I'm gonna keep it a buck, a whole buck. In my personal opinion, I feel like we living in hell. That's why shit is upside down. That's why the people, the regular people, get crucified daily, and the evil demonic motherfuckers are thriving. It's the only explanation. The faker you are, the more you're rewarded. The realer you are, the more you're demonized. Okay. So it could just be a humiliation ritual. She could just be having to pay her dues, with the lizard people, whatever you want to call them, allegedly. Who the fuck knows? None of us know. But if you're a spiritually awake person, then you're open-minded to everything. You're not closed-minded to anything. So it could be anything. Who knows what the fuck is going on? But at the end of the day, if niggas is really about that action, niggas need to segregate. Leave them ain't shit bitches over there. Leave them over there. Wherever they at, leave them where they at. I would love to see a world where motherfuckers that had their shit together, men and women, kings and queens, would say, you know what? We packing our bags and we going over here. Leave them over there and we going over here. I think it would be a beautiful thing, and I think it would solve a lot of fucking problems. But I feel like it and honestly, I feel like if the real genuine people out here would take themselves away from those other people, I feel like it would. Those people, these demonic motherfuckers, these confused lost souls, they would self-destruct. Because in reality, all they doing is feeding off our energy. So that's just something, I feel like if there was a solution, that would be that would be one. That's just me though. Um, so definitely triple salute, man. Triple salute the kings and queens in the chat, man. Um, it feels good to come back and make a video and people actually hop up in the live chat and support, man. I'm working on the reason why, low key been low key. I'm working on my EP. I'm working on some music. You know what I'm saying? It's different though. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking no gun talk, man. I'm too old, nigga. We making some music that's gonna make people feel good. And we gonna go back to how it felt where a song would come on and you felt good, you want to dance. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make some music like that, man. We gonna go back to when music felt good. Nowadays, all the music is about being cool, being high. It's not. That's not. We off that, man. We off that. Okay. So let me go through it, man. Triple salute the King Eric Johnson on the check-in. Triple salute the Queen A Hamilton showing love. I don't know, it's Chrissy on some bullshit. I don't know what she on. Triple salute the homie Sean on the check-in. The newcomer China White showing love. Triple salute Queen. Delon Taylor, Brick, James, Daddy West. You already know we coming back. We coming back with some LeBron videos. You already know. I see everything happening out here, man. Just because I'm not making videos, that don't mean shit. I'm privy to everything moving. Everything, okay? Don't fuck with me. All right? Triple salute, T Marie on the check-in. I see you. Martel the Cool. Definitely subscribe to Martel the Cool. That's the homie right there. We had Jada New Yorker. Triple salute, homie. And last but not least, the Queen Keys to Win on the check-in. So triple salute to kings and queens on the check-in, man. Definitely hop over to the links in the description so you can hear the two alleged victims speak out, okay, and get some information on them. All right. Also, keep an eye out on Cardi B's Twitter. She's posting shit today, so who knows what else she's gonna say. Um, Definitely hop up in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. In my personal opinion, it's very simple. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If you coming at me with some equality shit, then if you're gonna bury Bill Cosby, if you're gonna, and we're talking about burying these people alive. If you're gonna bury Bill Cosby alive, if you're gonna try to bury R. Kelly alive, then you must bury someone that is confessing to committing felonies alive as well. So with that, I love y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're a newcomer. Definitely hop over to the Mr. Superfact store. The link will be in the description. This is clothing. See, I'm not out drugging and robbing bitches. I'm telling you to buy some clothes. I'm just from me to you. Come on. I don't have no choice. I gotta get it how I live. So buy these clothes. Anyway, so definitely hop up in the description, man. Y'all can check that out. And I love y'all, man. I'm gonna check y'all out on the next video. Be safe, be good, and continue to hold motherfuckers accountable, man. Because even though it's 2019 and the media is telling you one thing, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you always gotta be fair. That's it. So with that, it's low key. And I say I'm back. I'm back. It's the super facts. Stank ass bitch running around, pussy smelling like all types of snapper, red herring. Come on, man.